A fresh row has erupted over Kamal Haasan's Vishwaroopam. It is now the Central Board of Film Certification versus the state of Tamil Nadu. Now, the CBFC has demanded an apology from the Tamil Nadu Advocate General for alleging in court that the certification given to the film was a big scam. Now, in a statement, the CBFC has said that the allegations are baseless and grossly defamatory as well. The board, headed by Leela Sampson, said every action taken for any film is in accordance with rules. Now, during the hearing in the Madras High Court over the film, the Tamil Nadu government, justifying the ban on the movie, had said that the very certification process of the film is a big scam and it needs to be investigated. Now, the AG also alleged that members of the board were bribed into giving Vishwaroopam the go-ahead. Headlines Today's Priyambada has been tracking developments and now joins us as well. Priyambada, this was in fact, the sentiment that Leela Sampson, while speaking to Headlines Today, had also echoed that she will not, stop this, even though if there were to be a compromise between Kamal Haasan and the hardliners, which seems to have, actually gone through. The fact of the matter is, even the credibility of the Censor Board was put into question, and something which, of course, they've taken strong exception to.
Definitely, this controversy is likely to get over now because the Advocate General is also very strong in what he had said that day. He still believes that there is scam, and he has enough reasons to believe there is a scam in Censor Board. That's what at least the Censor Board, that's what at least the Advocate General is telling Headlines Today. But we now have to wait and see. Already the CBFC has written a letter, but we have to wait and see if they're going to proceed legally to file any kind of defamation suit, or are they planning to do that? That is the next step probably. Because now the Vishwaroopam controversy has come to an end, but
yes,
definitely credibility of Censor Board has been questioned in an open court, that too by the state government. Advocate General is representing the state government. So obviously it's a huge embarrassment for the Censor Board. That is the reason why they're picking up this issue in a big way.
Given that this is a statutory body, which has, of course, a huge task in itself, issuing certificates to the hundreds and thousands of movies which need to go through this due process. And the fact of the matter is, its credibility, its functioning, its process was questioned, and it's something which needs to be addressed as well. If true as well, perhaps investigations.
I can't hear the question. Can you repeat?
I'm saying, this is, Priyambada, a big question mark also on the credibility of what is essentially a statutory body. And if these questions have been raised, there needs to be either an investigation or an apology.
Absolutely, because it just questions the credibility of the board that is being controlled by the central government, the Information and Broadcasting Ministry. That is the reason why we saw, even during the Vishwaroopam controversy, also brought forth the state versus center's powers, because state continued to believe that they have arbitrary right to ban a movie, but the central government, Mr. Manish Tiwari, came out and said that the necessary amendments will be made so that nobody can question the credibility of the Censor Board. So that is why the fight has been taken to a different level altogether. I would say Vishwaroopam controversy has paved way for this differences to be taken to a different level. So obviously now it's the duty of the Censor Board to maintain the credibility. Hundreds of movies get certification, and then when somebody says there is a scam involved in it, it becomes the central government's duty to defend it. Otherwise, every movie, there could be a lot of movie makers coming out and saying when in an open court a scam has been, there has been allegation of scam. Why do you think this movie has been certified, or why do you think A certification or U certification has been given for this particular movie? So it's a great credibility crisis for the Censor Board. That is why they have to fight this out. They have to seek enough proof or evidence from the Advocate General who made that statement in the open court.
All right, Priyambada, thanks very much for joining us. So, Leela Sampson taking this case forward as well. But meanwhile, look at the fate of the movie. Over 10 days of protests, negotiations, comments, political responses and court hearings later, Vishwaroopam might have its date with Chennai today. Now, Kamal Haasan is set to withdraw the writ petition filed in the Madras High Court, the final hurdle in announcing a release date for the movie in the state. Now, authorities on Sunday ordered lifting of the ban of screening of the movie. Now, in Chennai, the ban imposed under Section 144 of the CRPC was lifted by the police commissioner. In other parts of the state, it has been left to the collectors. The film will get a fresh certification from the Censor Board's regional office in Chennai after Rajkamal Films submits its list of modifications made to the movie. Now, the film is likely to hit theatres across the state starting this Friday. Muslim groups have dropped all objections against Vishwaroopam as well after a compromise of over 7 cuts. Now, Kamal Hassan's dogged struggle began 10 days ago when Muslim groups opposed his movie's release. He threatened to quit India, moved to court and took the Tamil Nadu government head-on over the controversy. In the end, he decided to give in and agreed to 7 cuts in his movie to ensure its release.